see fresh spin your block. Boom, boom, boom. If it's an out, we gon' lay for the drop. Boom, boom, boom. About that action, I ain't playing, nigga. I call it Trey song.
Nigga, don't never think me wrong. Not even blood gon' save you, nigga. Violate me, bro, then I'm Kane and you able, nigga. It's nothing but nights at my table, nigga. And you can never call me crooked, cause I'm straight with niggas. The hoes call me shiesty or sleazy. I hit them once or twice and they see a nigga on TV. Look, I ain't got time, heard? I'm about mine. Diamonds really hitting and I'm outside. While y'all niggas probably out here chasing clout. I'm out with my bitch, really posting pics. Vibing, engaging, and that convo really hit. And we ain't trying to see y'all broke niggas all up in the mix. Look, I'm trying to show you how a real boss move. It wasn't no wins, we took loss too. You can't learn without them L's, I ain't buying that. Fuck 3 strikes is 1 move, and you dying black. I learned from my mistakes, I ain't trying that. Don't never take assignment, gotta buy it flat. That way you can move at your own pace. Remember, a marathon is just a slow race. When it's time to go to
that time, you heard?
These little niggas just be talking out their ass. Soon as shit get thick, they be looking for.
What's the word, Square Circle homies? You heard? We about to get into this AEW Dynamite Recap real quick. You heard? Got my brother Polo as always. And I got my other brother BJ here, you know what I'm saying? And we got another guest that's gonna pop up on us in a few. Gonna pull up. I forgot bro's handle, but I'm gonna let you gotta take your mic, you gotta take your mute, you gotta take your mic on, bro.
Hey, apologies, fam. So yeah, y'all, my boy Eric tonight, man. We got another special guest pulling up. It's another dope podcast. Make sure y'all go check them out, follow, support, man. The Exclusive Nights podcast. My homie E gonna be pulling up with us to engage and deal with this heck of a dynamite that we had last night, y'all. So pretty soon he will be pulling up with us. So shout out to the Exclusive Night boys and everybody else over there in their world too. You know what I mean? BJ, it's Thursday, my brother. How we feeling today? How you doing, man? I know you last night. How you rocking?
Man, I'm feeling great, brother. I'm feeling great. Feeling great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fresh. Everything solid in your world, champion, of course, right?
You know that, man. Regular degular, man. You know how we do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Let's, like I said, yo, you know, chat. Welcome in, y'all. You know, we got a brief show with y'all tonight. We're not gonna be here for a long time, but we're gonna be here for a hell of a good time, though. So, right now, just saying, man. Last night was Dynamite, AEW Wednesday. Shout out to everybody that was in Vegas that pulled up. I had a couple. Me and BJ got a couple home mutual partner that was there. So shout out to Mr. Lewis. You know where you at, gang. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to you for being in the show last night. But BJ, let's just get into it, yo. You feel me? Last night,
yes, sir. Let's get it.
They gave a package of a rundown of everybody that was getting into it last night. You know what I'm saying? So we started off with MJF coming out and talking his mess. Gave a quick little shimmy to Brody. You know, I'm from New York. You know what we think about y'all in New York. You know what I'm saying? They homeless. He said, that's how I'm gonna leave you when I get done with you. Fresh, how you feel about that, bro? Being our resident in New York, you feel me? Knowing that MJF got soil in him, you feel me? He straight called you homeless. You feel me?
It was a bar. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a bar. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna.
Is it one of those you had to be from out there to know where he was going with that?
Yeah, you gotta know where they're coming from with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Okay.
I respect it. I ain't take it to heart and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Or then you gotta expect that shit, MJF, bro. He coming with.
Right. So MJF basically was like, that's how I'm gonna leave you after I whip your ass. After that, you know. Basically, Kenny was basically letting Andrade know, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then Don Callis, if you try to do something with it, I'm coming for your head too. Then basically, it was just a rundown. So after that, you know what I'm saying? Harley and basically was just letting Penelope know that these titles ain't going nowhere. You can do what you think you're gonna do, but nah, it's not happening. And then, of course, the rebuttal back was Miss Penelope Ford. I'm so happy she
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Miss Penelope Ford and the Megasis, Megan Bay. Basically had the attitude against the Babes of Wrath of like, yeah, y'all cute, y'all chicks, but we are like that.
Yep.
Look at us now as a unit. You is not effing with us. You feel me?
Yes. Yes.
Once they presented it like that, I knew we was gonna have something go down tonight. I knew it was gonna be a good show. You know what I mean?
First of all, that Saturday night's main event style of setup was like that took me back to like when I would watch the old school wrestling and you would have all the promos before the match, like you would have the promos to start the show up, and that was a really good way to segue into like the beginning of Dynamite tonight. That was very good.
It gave you a real wrestling show feel. So
Yes.
for everybody who doesn't know everybody, or if that was one of your first or second times tuning in, you didn't know what was happening. Look, these are all the faces of everybody you finna see tonight. These are their personalities, listening to them talk. That's why precursors to let you give your introduction is such an important thing, because you want your people to be able to understand the person. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the person, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna be interested in you. You gotta be able to be sold on the person first. So that was a really, shout out to you for saying that. That's a really crucial and really good fact.
Because a lot of newer fans may not have known an MJF or a Megan Bain or somebody like. Well, a lot of people, the wrestling community at large knows who's MJF is, but a lot of people may not know like a Megan Bain or
Sorry, just if I don't know this particular wrestler, seeing that, okay, they look cool, I'll stick around and see what they talking about. But first match, I enjoyed. We had the Death Riders. It was Moxley, Daniel Garcia, and Pac. Yeah, and Pac. I'm tripping almost. And then we had the Don Callis selection. Takeshita, Josh Alexander, and Fresh's new favorite, Luchador in AEW, your boy Clone. That's Fresh's guy. Fresh, hey, Fresh like Clone, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He like Clone, Chad. That's his boy over there on the Lucha side. I just say this: AEW, when we get 6-man tag teams, obviously we have trios, titles, and all those. I just feel like, and agree with me, I'll let y'all have the floor. I feel like AEW 6-man tag matches are just always phenomenal, even if they don't have major stipulations or not. I just feel that they're always amazing. Y'all, let's clap it up for my boy Eric, Mr. Nice and Inclusive.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here, man.
Yes, sir.
That's
yes,
my
sir.
dog right here, y'all. That's my dog down there, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Make sure y'all go TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere this man is located. They got a super squad, very intelligent brothers over there. They cover everything, man. They do what they supposed to do. Y'all, same thing we trying to bring over here. That's why we all trying to come together and do this shit together as a family. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
It's about. So shout out to the Knights. But Eric, just to get you spit, we just started, man. So basically we were going over just the introduction of the show. And to BJ's point, he was saying it gave an old school wrestling feel of how you got your introduction to the wrestlers. It gave people who might not watch just like what we're gonna see tonight. Intrigue me. Okay, I like your I like your look, so I'm gonna see how you might blah blah blah. All those things. So we got that with the MJF opening. We got that with the Babes of Wrath. We got that with Kenny Omega. We got that with Megan and Penelope. And then we transitioned to where we're at right now. This is as soon as you popped in. Just to start off with the first match, the 6-man tag match between the Callis guys, the Callis boys, and the Death Riders. And where I was literally at was just saying that I love how with these trio titles and this trios division in AEW, I just feel that with or without stipulations on these matches, or if there are stipulations on these matches, I feel these are always really good matches. 6 men in the ring, but look at the talent.
Come on now.
Me and Fresh always have this. Well, we're actually in agreement on it though. Is when you have more people in the ring, the better the court vision is for each talent, gives you better matches. There's nobody out of those 6 men that we can say is the one who needs to be carried. Now, respectfully, and I hope if you're watching this, my G, don't come from my head. But if I had to pick anybody, it would be Daniel Garcia. But Daniel Garcia is also not a weak link. We might not be, in whatever, but Daniel can go. Of course, Pac is another level. Moxley's another level. Josh Alexander is on another level.
Come on, bro.
Malone is up
crazy.
Kesh is on another level. So everything, it was just I enjoyed everything. Spots were all on point. You really didn't know who was going to win this one, and that's the key point.
Yeah,
match. That's a fact, bro. It was definitely that type of match. Word.
Yeah, man. I think one of my favorite spots in the match with that 6-man tag with the Death Riders going up against with the Don Callis. I think when Daniel Garcia was holding Takeshita, I believe he had him in a sharpshooter, and then John Moxley came and hit him with a curse. So I said, man, y'all boys going crazy.
Yes.
That was crazy, boy. Hey,
Wait,
but Takeshita was going insane, man.
Was that a sharpshooter or a lion tamer type?
That was
a lion tamer? Okay.
It was a lion tamer.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was a lion tamer or figure four.
Because Shivani called it a lion tamer. I was like, oh, okay. That's why
that joint went crazy.
Hey, side note, real quick. I forgot what he had yesterday, but these last few weeks, bro, Tony Schiavone has been fitted as fuck.
Oh yeah. Man been dripped out. Pause. Yeah.
He had the all blue fit on, bro. And look, I was noticing all his shoes for all his colors. He's been wearing the Shea Gilgeous Alexanders, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did see that. I did.
He been rocking the.
He had the baby blue tie to match the feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony's a real life superhero too.
I be on my drip. I be on my drip check, bro. I be checking. Word.
For the good drip and the bad drip. You know what I'm saying?
And the bad, man.
There's definitely been bad drip in wrestling. I know we're talking about AEW, but the worst drip, I don't even call it the worst drip, just one of the worst things I ever saw. Fresh, you know exactly I think what I'm gonna say. It's a WWE thing, but do y'all remember when the Seth and Becky versus Punk and AJ was first happening? Seth wore a red and white outfit, and he had these
my god! Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Air Force Ones that had turned into cowboy boots.
Yeah,
I was like, Seth, I see the vision, no pun intended, but I was like, I see it, but nah, bro.
This ain't it, bro.
This ain't it. But Johnny been doing what he's supposed to do. He keeping it real plain, simple, earth tone. I'm gonna put my kicks on my feet. He had some green joints on a couple weeks ago that was like that. But shout out to Vani though. But with that 6-man match, with all those spots and everything, even with that spot, like you said, Eric, when Moxley hit that stomp, I thought they were gonna get the dub, bro. Yeah,
thought so too, bro. Yeah, man. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, man. Daniel Garcia, he was holding on for a good minute, boy. But Takeshita, I mean, man, but this is the reason why I really love the Don Callis family, bro. Like, even like the intro, man. Like, even when they was doing the intros for everybody and he was talking, bro, I couldn't do nothing but just start laughing, bro. Because I just don't feel like I don't feel like there's any other faction right now, like a heel faction, that is probably the most, I would say probably the most dominant looking, but really, I think when you look at that whole group, like you got the Murder Hawk, you got Andrade, you got Josh Alexander, you got
Mark
Takeshita, yeah, bro, like Kyle Fletcher, all them, like they just slap.
It's like, oh man.
But yeah, I mean, like, bro, I feel like that's probably one of the best factions in pro wrestling right now, bro. I really do, man. I think how he's kind of just how they're presented, how they look. I don't know, man. I just think they got the total package. Pause.
Fresh, I got a question for you.
What up?
Who's a better? I don't even know what title to put on. Who would you get down with? Are you a Paul Heyman guy or are you a Don Callis guy? Chat, for everybody watching, I want to know this question too. In anybody's opinion, if you guys, as a wrestling fans to the world, what are you guys rocking with, everybody? Is your loyalty, do you like the way Paul Heyman moves, or do you guys like the way Don Callis moves?
All right, so I ain't gonna hold you. Don Callis, he's an interesting cat. Where is he from?
Canada.
Canada? So that's a no. You understand? Paul Heyman's from New York. I got to deal with the devil I know. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. I feel that.
Can't
I feel
be with the unpredictableness.
See,
of the
I wasn't
Canadian.
gonna be biased. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes, you know, when it comes anybody from New York, I'm a side with them. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Y'all both.
Yeah, man. Look,
NY right now together.
Yeah. Hey, look, because I've been saying this, man. Long Island running AEW, Willow, Chris Statler, and MJF, they going crazy right now. I love this. But yeah, I mean, I see what you mean, Fresh. I definitely feel when it comes to Paul Heyman. I just think right now, he ain't it right now, man. He ain't on his game, man. He's not doing good work. I mean, it's like compared to what Don Callis is doing right now, I'm like, bro. Yeah. Paul got to get back on it.
Wait, fellas, here's the thing. Don Callis just doesn't waste no time.
No.
He gonna go get you, bring you, put you to work. Heyman likes to play the mind game with you. Heyman likes to almost make, like, just to your statement, Eric, Heyman wants you to think that he's damn near out, because that's his way of getting you at your most vulnerable.
I feel that.
Hey, you got to come back on a Tuesday or a Saturday so we can get a little deeper in on that squad.
I got you, bro.
Because I definitely would love to breathe. Yeah, we all got to do this again with the other two fellas too. And shout out to the other two family members from the Square Circle Boys, man. Shout out to Facts and Cash. I know y'all out there go getting that bag, so we here holding y'all down, fellas. But to sum up this match, y'all, Don Callis, actually thinking about it too, to fast forward, Don Callis had a very successful night. But
come on, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
What? We'll, every time it comes up, we'll speak on it. Callis had a successful night, but yes, if you don't know why we keep doing that, y'all, a couple weeks ago when Don Callis introduced Mark Davis and Jack Doyle as a tag team, he was slapping the foot at Jake Doyle in the back. I'm like, this big man, and he was just happy as he could be. So we were that was the funniest thing to us.
Jake Doyle, boy.
Or Jake something for y'all that know him in other places before he came to AEW.
AEW, yeah.
Moving on, though. This kind of hurt my heart a little bit. For one, I can't remember the last time Swerve came out so pissed off that he couldn't even say shit.
Yeah.
Swerve is not one to seem to be one that's at loss for words. The fact that he couldn't say nothing and had none, and what did my boy Nana say? He said, just because we lost one match does not mean we lost focus. And walked off. Mic drop.
Oh shit.
Did Swerve look a little smaller to you this last night, or was it just me? I feel like he was looking super swole, pause, like the last few weeks, and I was like, did some of the muscle go away?
Or look small?
He looked smaller, like he shrunk just a tad, like
in a week.
Maybe it was just
I don't know. It just looked like he kind of.
No,
like just a little smaller.
Oh no,
just a little small.
It may be. It may have been the camera because he looked a little skinny to me. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, he just looked a little smaller. I was like, all right, Swerve, that ain't how you first popped up on the scene. Now, if you gonna come looking like that, you got to maintain that look, bro.
Yeah,
back on your Pac, like you got big like Pac type ish, you know?
Yeah. And then you want to start shrinking, nah, bro. Get back in that gym.
I got a question for everybody. I got a question for all of y'all. Do we see Swerve going into his anti-hero era now that whole stuff has happened? Because I thought about it. I thought about what question to ask during tonight's episode, and I said, Is Swerve in his anti-hero era right now? Is that what we're building to?
Look,
You mean like a Stone Cold Steve Austin anti-hero type where
yeah.
he does kill his shit, but people still cheer for him?
Sort of.
I
Like
can see that.
Stone Cold adjacent. Stone Cold adjacent.
I mean, I'm not saying he's acting as Stone Cold. I'm just meaning on the fact where he can do some shit where most people would turn on him, but they're just gonna still cheer and be.
Yeah. So like, if you think about like, Brian Pillman esque, like Brian Pillman meets Stone Cold esque type character.
Mm. So just losing to Andrade can cause that.
I don't know. We gotta talk about Andrade, bro. That man.
He's on a different level, bro. Like
I want
he
Rico.
like, oh,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them elbows, I'm like, yo, those joints is stupid, boy.
When I tell you this man took me back to Latino Heat days with something he was doing, I said, man, mess around reminded me of Eddie, bro. Don't, because this man, he built it. I don't know what kind of special syrup he been sipping, pause. But Andrade been wrestling way different since he came to AEW, bro.
He's unleashed.
Look, I made a post. Look, Ricochet. Wait till we get to Ricochet. Ricochet let y'all know, bro. When you get, well, I'm not saying that as a fact, but according to Ricochet, when you go over there, you get held back. His quoted words, some people say it's for safety and protection for the company, and then some say it's because they hold you back. It's your own,
and it's really crazy because you look at it. Some of the people that get injured in WWE, it's like off of the most simplest moves.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, you holding me back. I'm still getting injured off of simple stuff. At this point, you might as well just let me go free.
Tear both your quads just from getting in the ring.
Crazy word.
Nah,
running to the ring. Walking.
Biggie got his neck broken. Biggie got his neck broken off of a textbook suplex.
Yeah, belly to belly.
Textbook.
I wasn't textbook because what's his name was doing it. That's why I don't even think that man anything about it. It's textbook.
Rey Mysterio killed the man with a drop kick.
Yeah, I remember that. I seen that on video. That was crazy,
bro.
Simple shit.
Simple shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, okay, can you guys remind me? I thought I had. Oh, I do have their names. Next thing that we had going on tonight was. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys first. This. Do we genuinely see Tony or Cassidy losing their hair?
No.
Nah.
No.
Well, stipulation next week, bro. Basically, Tony Storm has been having this beef with Marina Shafir for the longest.
Love it.
Obviously, Wheeler Yuler tried to press Orange Cassidy. Tony stepped in to protect Orange Cassidy, and now all of a sudden they have garnished a 2-on-2 mixed tag feud between Tony Storm, Orange Cassidy, Marina Shafir, and Wheeler Yuta. But tonight, last night, Cassidy and Tony had basically a funny jobber squash match against this one guy named
Jordan Oasis.
And then the female's name was Brittany Brooks. She got signed to AEW. She received an AEW contract.
Okay. Wasn't Jordan Oasis on NXT or Evolve?
Brittany Brooks was. Brittany Brooks was.
I remember seeing him.
No,
I swear this man. No, yeah, he was. I swear he was on the WWE ID program.
Was
Jordan Oasis?
Yeah. I remember seeing him. He was in that WWE ID program. I'm about to look this up. Because I remember seeing him.
Because and see, the thing that got me was I think that Chris Bay's wife has a similar name to Brittany Brooks, but her last name is Reese. So that's why
Is it
Yeah.
Brittany Reese? Brinley Reese.
I think it's
What-
Bryn Lee.
Brinley, I remember Brinley Reese.
Brinley
Yeah,
Reese
Brinley.
NXT with the two African black dudes, the dark was not
Yeah.
the other two, Adofe or Ofe, whatever their name.
Malik and it was Malik or something.
You talking about Blade? You talking about Malik Blade?
I can't remember they were the two. See, they were the two. I never got into them, so I can't even remember their names. But what I was saying to mentioning them was if you're saying Brinley Reese, that's her. She kind of looked like Thea Hill a little.
Yeah, she looked damn near identical.
Yeah, she kind of was like a respectfully, but she was a thicker version of a way thicker Yamda version of Thea Hill.
Okay.
They could have been. I feel like they could have been a good tag team, low key.
Yes, because they could have cosplayed sisters or all that.
Yeah, but, they got the energy for it.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them.
Yeah, because her character will fit that. Yeah.
But to the match, basically, this Brittany Brooks and Jordan Oasis, it was a squash, but they didn't get squashed. They just got beat fast.
Yeah,
it was more of a comedy scenario. You know what I mean?
I had fun watching it.
Cassidy, look, just to the picture that Fresh got up, they was in there doing the merry-go-round on each other, doing clotheslines in the corner, and then they started dancing and shit, and then the match was over, you know? When the match was over, though, Cassidy grabbed this mic and was like, I don't think I can do this. Why did we sign up for this match? Like, he does the, you know, he did the white boy. He hit him with the, I like my hair.
She gonna look like
I love
angry,
that man.
Tony said she gonna like an angry penis, bro.
Damn, bro.
Bro, when she said Marina, she gonna make Marina look like Mox. I said, bro, chill out.
She said,
I popped for that. I ain't gonna hold you. I popped for that. I popped for that voice.
A boiled egg. She said she gonna make Marina Shafir look like Mox. I hope you don't, because Marina is, I don't know. Marina's a different type.
Marina bald. I don't even know.
That might not actually. Marina bald might not look, but Roddy not going for that.
You don't think so?
Roddy not. Hell no. Roddy not going.
Yeah, Roddy.
Roddy not going for that. Bro.
Yeah, their son ain't gonna know who she is.
Yeah, because Roddy be done crashed out on the internet about that.
Who do y'all really see winning this match right here? Who y'all really think cutting their hair?
I don't think Marina's losing her hair. I don't think Tony or Cassidy. I think only one person is losing their hair in this match, and that's gonna be Yuta, bro. Because Yuta needs a fucking haircut. That shit is too long. That's probably what all this is for, just so Yuta can cut his hair. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, because he probably about to get repackaged, more than likely. whenever this is all over.
Man.
I did like to see Tony Storm in the denim romper though. I was like, okay, I see how y'all doing this.
That's what that was. Okay.
You got Orange Cassidy with his denim, and then Tony with her denim. I said, bro, this is a mixed tag. I mean, at this point, bro, look, I'm down if they do mixed tag team champions, and they should be the first ones. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I never thought about these two ever being together, and this is probably the most perfect pairing.
If you're Juice Robinson, are you jealous that Orange Cassidy looks better with your girl than you do?
I'll be pissed.
Yep.
I'm dead.
Yep.
I'll be pissed. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, people are really popping for this. Like,
because everything don't work on
like
screen, bro. Everything go just because it's your honey for real don't mean it's gonna work on screen, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's true. I feel that.
Every mentality of how you explain that first. I'm just saying that picture. Look at them. That shit just looks right.
Yeah. Even how they've been lately, like shoot, even last night I said something about this.
It works.
Like this might be real. Yeah, bro. They got something going with it, bro. I love them. I love them together.
Yeah.
I've always been an Orange Cassidy fan. I've always been a fan of Tony Storm. And who would have thought?
Would fans turn if they ended up something? Let's just be messy for 30 seconds.
Nah, I don't think so. I feel like people would legitimately like encourage it.
They will buy into it. They will buy into it. They will buy into it. AEW fans are different. Like we will literally buy into it.
So could they pull a living Dom situation, and how would the fans feel? Would they buy it, or would they?
Yeah, I think they would.
AEW fans, bro, everybody and their mama knows that Juice and Tony is a thing, so they would just enjoy it because they know this is fun story.
Yeah,
you know. And now maybe for the ones who don't know, you might go, oh, what's happening here? And then somebody tells you, like, yeah, you know that, they might get happy. But I would love to see it. I like it so much. I damn near want that shit to happen in real life. That's why it looks so good. Yeah, you feel me?
And that's what I'm saying. It just looks like a very natural like chemistry between them.
Perfect pairing, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, shoot, I'm with it.
You would be with it. Yeah. What about you, BJ? Are you all for it, or you would just?
I mean, like it will take some really good kayfabe for them to do it, but I think it can be done.
Like what Fresh said, would they have to do some nosy, some Eskimo kisses and stuff like down? Because got away with that first kiss. And then,
because the thing about it is she's kissed Tony Schiavone on TV before, so I wouldn't put it past her. Like
the day of Tony Schiavone's life.
Yeah. I mean, they would have to do an extraordinary work of kayfabe to keep that entire charade up. But yeah, they could do it.
I can. Okay. So shout out to that fast match. Shout out to Jordan Oasis for getting around and still being able to perform. Shout out to Brittany Brooks on your new career. Fellas, we saw some very exclusive content yesterday after this on AEW Dynamite. I saw Darby Allin skating down the parking lot, bro. I saw Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors hop out the whip, throw this man in a truck, throw him in the trunk, drove off.
Yeah, that was crazy. In the desert, by the way.
Mad shiesty, bro. That was mad shiesty. Mad shiesty.
Bro, that is fire. That's why Gabe, look, y'all. There's been rumblings that Gabe might go to the E, but then he might stay with the dub, bro. Gabe is staying in the dub because he's not getting away with promos like that over there. The E is not, they are not allowing no shit like that, bro.
Mm-hmm. So real quick, as the newcomer, break it down to me. Why is bro so unhinged like that against the
Gabe Kidd?
Okay. Oh, yeah. So you talking about Darby? You talking about Darby?
No,
Darby?
No, I'm talking about Gabe Kidd. Why is he on Darby like that? What's going on?
Oh, so okay. So during Forbidden Door, there was a match, and it was Ospreay and them. They all teamed up right before Ospreay had to like say his goodbyes or whatever before he got hurt.
Heck yeah.
And they all had a cage match and they interacted a little bit. Ospreay and them won, but they were having beef all the way from Forbidden Door. So they've been going back and forth. And then when Gabe got injured back in Japan, was it during the summer, Eric, when he got injured?
Yep. Yeah, it was like a little bit, probably like a little bit sometime in like August, because it was like a little bit after like All In.
Okay. So Gabe gets injured, comes back. Yeah, he becomes a mercenary for the Death Riders, and then him and Darby start back up beefing. And that's when the whole, they start the whole feud up.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm like, yo, bro. Basically, he just can't stand Darby, bro. He just don't. We've all been through that, whether we good, pure people, pure-hearted or not. Sometimes there's just a person, just the presence of you just
annoys the hell out of me.
And I'll tell you, you don't like somebody when you just really be in their face, like, bro, I don't even have a reason not to like you. I just don't like your ass, bro. I just don't like you, bro. That's what
50 told Ja Rule. He's like, I just
giving.
Don't like him.
Hey, chat, my very special guest and my square circle brother. I just got a side note something because you said this man's name. Have y'all seen 50's petty ass commercial with DoorDash?
Nah.
With
You got a
DoorDash?
new
Oh
one?
my god, it's so
Yeah.
like what's the meme? Oh my god,
Yeah.
bro, it's a real DoorDash commercial, bro. 50 is
Yes.
sitting in a living room, bro, on a old school on your mama's couch, bro, and he just saying like, everybody says I'm a bully and I be picking on people. I ain't picking on nobody. I'm just and he just puts a big ass DoorDash bag up. And he goes, I just be shopping for things. And he pulls out some bullshit. First he pulled out, I forgot, it was something about ABCs, right? On a little kid book, through the book. Then he pulled out something else. I forgot. Then he pulled out a comb. He was like, combs? These are trash. And he looks in the camera like, and then he pulled out this
How
bottle.
did this get approved? This is crazy. I gotta see that.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say.
How you know I'm
And
hopping on
then-
YouTube, stupid ass,
And then
bro.
he
It's a-
and
Gotta
then
go
he pulled out
find-
the pulled out the Bronson Kanye, bro. I was like, come on, Fifth. Come on,
Because when he
Fifth.
started off, he was like, yeah, everybody says I'm a bully. I'm not a bully.
ultimate fucking
Yeah.
hustler. I mean, so how did this get approved?
How did this get approved, bro?
People,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
bro, that commercial is super wild. But that's a Gabe Kidd is 50 Cent right now, bro.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good cut. That's a good cut.
Gabe is-
Would you consider Paula? Would you consider him the and I don't want to
50 Cent
get
is
too
the
far off.
hip hop. Gunther is Gunther of hip hop right now, bro. But he's killing
would you
careers.
consider
He's not even
is
killing,
he-
he's just ending careers, bro.
The career killer.
is he more so the how I put this? Is he what I
Speaking
gotta
of
put this?
50, right?
Is he what what's that dude's name? Shannon Moore and all them were supposed to be in some sort of way?
No, you know what 50 is? 50 is fucking New Jack and
Okay.
New Jack and fuck. Why do I keep forgetting his tag?
You talking about what's his tag partner's name, bro? I can never remember.
It's right on the tip of my pulse, right? Oh. Damn, we can't say nothing no more as grown ass men, bro.
Nah, hell no.
Man,
And
y'all
see,
Suck,
I
boy.
would have known. And see, I would have known.
the
Trash,
way
ain't it?
we right on the
see-
tip of my pulse no more, bro. Whoa,
And see-
that's all.
Got you.
Anyway,
And
what's
see-
oh man? I can't. Is New Jack and was not Willie D Willie. But anyway, yeah, but no 50, bro. We just gonna 50 is definitely New Jack. Now what we have next? Because
It was the what was it? Was it Kenny and Andrade next?
no, it was Hangman and Mark Davis.
Oh
Okay.
my god, that match was crazy.
This match was really fucking good, bro.
Yeah. Yes. Look, man, I ain't gonna care. Adam Heyman Page, bro. That finishing, the end of that, man. What? Hit
It's-
the tombstone. The freaking tombstone, man.
If we all
I
hear
basically say the same shit. That's the tombstone, bro.
That tombstone, bro.
WWE 2K25, it seemed like Mark Davis was on the purple bar all night. It seemed like it took a lot for Hangman to really break Mark Davis down, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Hey, and that
move-
spot that he did from the crowd, jumping from the over the. I said, "Come on, bro. You can't tell me this
Yeah.
man ain't cooking."
that
That
move-
match was really good.
That
I think it was
top.
the moon. I think it was
right?
the moonsault from the barricade. I
Yep.
love that spot. I love
Yeah.
that spot.
Moonsaults off barricade, yeah, bro. Because I just look more barricade spots are needed outside of just getting speared through them. Do some fire shit off of them. Run
Yeah.
away and dive. I want to see a motherfucker dive and then insecure a motherfucker into the corner pole or the ring or some shit. You feel me? Like crazy. Or do some shit where you jump off the barricade onto a motherfucker, he reverse it and power slam you into the stairs. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
it was really cool to see like a big man take all the damage that he did, bro. And like, and I love how Hangman made sure that he looked strong in the match because you don't see a lot of top guys doing that. So like for him to not have no ego whatsoever and be like, you know what, I'm gonna let Mark Davis like be the big dude that he is. Like it was like I was like, oh, he's letting Mark Davis get a whole bunch of offense in for somebody who's not on the biggest tone pole. But like that was really dope to see that.
It's called building valuable talent. You don't necessarily everybody on your roster doesn't have to be a superstar, but you need everybody on your roster to be perceived as viable. And that is one thing that I genuinely feel, no diss to nobody else. But one thing I noticed is Tony Khan has understood that concept, bro. My lowest guys, you know their names because you see them all the time. I will give my lowest guy a shot against the top guy. So then when he gets his shot, you believe that he's like that because you've seen it before. You know, you have to respect Tony for learning that in 7 years of running this business. You have to give him credit for learning that. You can't still try to find a reason to denounce his ideas. He's only 7 years in, bro. Give this, you have to take that into consideration. But with this fire match, Hangman did get the dub. After Hangman got the dub, this is the thing. This was my gripe with Hangman, fellas. You called out Kenny like you just knew Kenny was gonna win, and you did not, in the remote slightest manner whatsoever, you said nothing of acknowledgement to Andrade. Was there a reason for that? Was that an Easter egg, or do you think he just didn't realize that he didn't even address Andrade? Because he literally talked to Kenny like basically he already won the match.
Been a swerve, like one of those two. Like, even though I don't feel like AEW is really big on doing those, but I think definitely it was one of those things that made you think, okay, Kenny is probably gonna win this. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that was just.
So was that just Hangman? Didn't think
I don't think it was nothing too crazy. Like I ain't really looked too much into it when I first seen it. I was like, all right, I see him talking because I feel like he's been talking to Kenny Omega these last few weeks. So I feel like he's been kind of, making it seem like it's gonna be him and Kenny. But it's like, not so much. And I think that could have been something that maybe like Tony might have been doing to like lead us on. And like, no, I got y'all. Andrade is who he's facing. So yeah. I'm for it though. I think it was still good.
I've been feeling like Andrade was gonna crack off because when he first came, he had to still go through the little grievance or the cease and desist shit. But now that all that's done and he's back and he can crack, and you see that man in there is
cooking.
He's chef's kissing it right now.
And that elbow, man. I ain't never. It's like, bro, if I could figure out a way, pause, because I was about to sound crazy. If I could find out a way to lift my leg up that fast and maneuver my body and my elbow to just swing up my elbow like crazy, bro.
That's talent. That's like John Jones level.
Yeah. And it's just, man, I think he did that joint like 3 times in the match. I think the one time he did the kick, fell into Kenny. Second time, I think he hit the kick and then the elbow, but it didn't connect fully. And then the third time, it was like, God damn, it was just crazy.
You know what's wild about that move, bro? I always felt like that move almost has the same effect as an RKO. Because like the setup for it, you rarely see it coming. Out of nowhere, he's spinning and bow and hitting the like you wasn't even anticipating it happening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, watch Andrade when you do that move, bro. A lot of times it's no setup, bro.
Nah,
they'll be wrestling, blah, 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 blah. Next thing you know, you be like, what the fuck?
John Jones, like in that John Jones, like UFC. He'll be kicking, he'll duck. Next thing you know, wow, you
nice.
Tweedledee,
Someone just dropped, boy.
I'm gonna say this like that finisher, the DM, love that, love it. I I never thought that I would be an Andrade fan in 2020 in 2026. I'm not an
Really?
Andrade fan,
That's crazy, BJ. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey, Andrade been killing it for like the last 10 years.
bruh. Cause
When he
see,
first came
I
back
didn't
to
know he was like that until like later on, bro. Like you gotta realize I didn't watch a lot of the Black
Oh
and
yeah,
Gold.
that's
DJ,
I remember that.
Friday was first in the E, and he was like U.S. champ with Zelina and doing all that.
No,
You
no.
wasn't hip yet, or you just
I
didn't.
mean, I knew who he was, but I knew who he was. But it was just like I was like, okay, is he trying like? Cause in my mind, I was like, is he trying to be Eddie? Is he trying to be like?
He's
Is
trying to
he?
Friday El Idol.
Yeah. So like, because in my mind, like when I saw his presentation, I was like, this is Eduardo Guerrero all the way through, and then
Is that Eduardo?
this is Eduardo. Like
He
I
called,
said,
he called him
so
Eduardo
so
Guerrero.
so it had to, cause see that's my dude. Y'all know that's my dude. So I was like when every time I saw him, I would see Eddie. So like it was like it took me a minute to kind of get to see. Okay, oh he really is like that. I saw that when the matches with Melo really got me hip to like I was like, oh, this
Bangers.
dude really like that. So like I definitely I knew who he was. He was in my orbit, but he just wasn't the guy that I was just like I'm a fan of Andrade. Like I
Gotta
really
make,
don't say that out loud.
gotta make sure I go catch these Andrade matches, right? But shit, we on the Andrade match, so like everything was good. And then the bald bastard with the glasses had to come throw Andrade a fucking screwdriver.
Come on, man. My guy. Come on, man. Come on. Think about the work this man Don Callis is doing here, brother. I'm telling you, come on. This is good stuff. I said, yeah.
Bro.
Hand that screwdriver over. Come on, Don. You're doing your job.
But you love
You're
how
doing your job.
don't y'all love how earlier in the match Shivani pointed him out like, you thought you had the system to beat Kenny, but it's just that you had him a screwdriver. Oh, can you clean up stuff from the past? You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as it's looking a little suspect for Andrade, bro, Don happens to manage to wiggle his ass up on the side of that rope.
Mm-hmm.
Distract the ref. Here Andrade, perfect toss. It was a Chris Paul lob. Caught that motherfucker, went back down. As soon as he got up, trying to turn around to smack win, guess who was right there?
Come on now.
Whose house?
Word.
House.
The way the system is set up, the ref saw Swerve with the screwdriver and thought he was trying to do some bullshit. Swerve was like, oh, man, I was taking it from him. He cheated. You know that's Don Callis.
Yeah.
You know that he has the screwdriver. Where the fuck would I be trying to have a screwdriver? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But yet, Andrade hit that. Would you call it, BJ?
The DM.
He hit that DM on him. You feel me? And 1, 2, 3.
Three.
Oh yeah, and Polo. By the way, we talked about this. I called it. I called that swerve in the Kenny feud. Told you it was gonna happen.
I like
Told you
how
that was
they
gonna
did
happen.
that though, because that's like a natural classic like wrestling way to just get the rivalry started, bro.
Yeah. Because
I love
one thing that I did love that they did was I'm glad that they did not use the Hangman stuff the way I thought they would to build up that feud. They just was like, oh, you cost me a match. Now I got to put hands on you.
Yeah.
I got to put hands on you.
Simple. It didn't need too much, and it's perfect how it works too. Ain't too much, not too little, but we know it's gonna go somewhere far, boy. I love it.
Exactly. And it's the anticipation of just being able to watch how it's going to happen. Because we don't have spoilers every week plotting us on what's going to happen. It's not a bunch of 9-month advance predictions going on Sit back.
Hey,
Wait.
hey, Polo. We don't have a Netflix series telling us all the insights. You know,
Man,
Tony
you know what's
Khan. Hey,
crazy?
Tony Khan's not all in the
in the
video.
videos.
You know what's
Now,
crazy? My mom's a huge fan of wrestling just in general, like just pro wrestling. And she don't be knowing. Like my mom, shout out to Mother Night. Mom's 64 years old, right? So Shorty
Let's clap
don't
it
she
up.
you
Let's clap
know
it
what I'm
up for that.
saying?
Let's
You know
clap
what I'm
it up for
saying? So
Mama. Let's
so
clap it
she
up for
no,
Mama
she
now.
she really be locked into the story. So she don't know nothing about the business aspect of it. Of course, you know about the merchandise, but she don't know nothing about the business. I said, Ma, if you watch this, I said, there's a lot of stuff you gonna see that's gonna change how you look at wrestling. I said, it's too much that they'd exposed. Man, she probably got up to, and mind you, she ain't watched season one, so she just got to, I think, like episode 3, episode 4, season 1. She's like, yeah, Eric. She said, I thought it was kind of cool, them talking about everything. But then when they kept showing so much, she was like, I just don't know how to see it anymore. I said, Ma, it's okay. It's okay. We're not going. I said, don't be. I said, look, that's what they do at the E. I said, but you know what's different? If we talk about AEW now, I said, they ain't gonna sit there and expose all this kind of stuff. I don't know, man. I think they need to go ahead and they need to cancel that show now,
And
bro.
see the thing about it is when they did have the quote unquote all access series, everybody just stuff in character. Everybody just stuff in
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of characters, fellas, watch how I do this. Watch how I do this. Speaking of characters, you know who my favorite character, low key, is, or one of my top characters right now, who has a title belt with called the National
Come
Champion.
on. Come on, bro. Come on.
So,
Come on, bro.
some say he's
yeah.
out of this. Some say he's out of this world with it. That's all I'm gonna
I'm
say.
sorry, and
Yeah.
it's Black History Month, and I'm trying my best to just remove it.
Talk
But
about that beige boy, Polo. Go ahead.
bald
He's
nigga,
still
bald
black.
nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga. Not just playing. Ricochet, bro, has just
Oh,
completely.
nigga.
He's killing it, bro.
Shout out
He's
to
killing it, man.
bro. You only thing I
Man,
know about Ricochet is that you fuck with the Eagles, bro. Other than that, and we sent y'all ass home, bang bang Niners. But hey, everything else about you, Brad, I fucks with you, bro, the long way. You feel me? Pause.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I got you, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, nigga said, I got you.
Ricochet
Defend
is
the
just one of
title
them.
against Jungle Jack.
Come on, man. That was a banger, too. I just don't think there
Yeah,
was a bad match on this last night. I don't think there was one
yeah,
bad match last night.
yeah. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let y'all cook. Like Jack Perry proves every single time. You remember what I said about him in the Continental Classic, Eric? This man showed why he deserves more than to just be a tag team wrestler.
Yep.
He showed that you know what I got some athletic prowess. That just because I had a bad situation that we all know what happened between him and Punk, but
I don't worry about that.
he has obviously you know elevated, and he Jack Perry is just one of the next big. He's gonna be the next biggest thing in wrestling. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. He's gonna be one of the biggest things in wrestling. And some point, where the next year to next year, it's gonna be one of the biggest things in wrestling.
I wish BJ you were just a little bit older, bro, because you would have even more love for Jack Perry if he was old enough to grow up watching 902.
Yeah, his dad, bro.
Bro. Now I want to
Yeah, man.
see the thing about it is I was so to
He's
see
Luke Perry.
by the time that show ended, I was too young to remember it.
I said if you was
Mm.
I was a kid myself, but I was old enough to sit there and actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that, watching that.
I'm like, see, by the time I was growing up, Boy Meets World was doing reruns. That's how old I am. That's how old I am.
Wait, say that again?
Boy Meets World was doing reruns
he
on
said
ABC
he's
Family.
so
BJ, you
young.
only 28, bro. Hold on, bro.
Boy Meets World was doing reruns on ABC Family at that point.
Damn, yeah.
They were
You said ABC Family, boy. I definitely remember that time, boy. That's different.
yeah, because
Sheesh.
because back when because see Disney didn't show them a whole bunch after like they went into syndication.
Yeah,
They
they used
went
to
to ABC.
because I remember they used to show when they used to do it when they used to do the reruns on Disney Channel. They would show Boy Meets World from like 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. After that, then it was just you get like all the Disney Playhouse and all that other
Mm.
stuff, bro.
Watch this. Hold on. Fresh. Do y'all remember? Well, actually, see, BJ, I can't ask you this. I know I can ask it. Do y'all remember getting that for like middle school, bro, and late elementary, bro, to like MTV hits,
Bro,
MTV
yes.
Jams, MTV2? Get in the morning, you over there ironing your clothes.
Bro, yes.
Remember, you would get your Elmo. Remember that we used to rock Elmo backpacks and Cookie Monster backpacks. Remember all the
Bruh, man, when Lupe Fiasco came up with Kick Push, I swear for a whole month, that was the only video I would see every morning getting ready for
Every
school, bro.
morning, son.
And
That's a
see,
So we kick,
movie.
push,
That's when I
kick,
knew I was in the
push.
game. When all that
wait a
shit.
minute, Eric. I knew.
Oh,
Wait a minute, Eric. I knew we was boys. Wait a minute. I didn't know you was a Lupe Fiasco fan though.
man, come on. If
Come
we talking
on,
about
bro.
hip hop, man, you look, I don't listen to
Come
nobody
on.
that's trash. Okay. I listen to
Come on,
I mean,
bro.
granted, I got some people may consider trash. But look, man, when we talk about some real
Listen.
rap, oh, come on,
Just
bro.
saying, bro. Don't
Yeah.
let this part. Like, don't
Yeah.
let this episode end, and then you go turn on some
Ooh.
6ix9ine.
Bro, see now I'm about to go back home.
Nah, I don't
See
bang
now,
with 6ix9ine. I bang with Pop
see,
Smoke though. That's the come on
see,
now. If
see,
anybody, hey,
see.
Pop, look, I'm gonna say this right now.
Man,
I,
I'm about to listen to Superstar after we got this pod tonight.
I'm about to. I know this.
Just
I
because you
know this is
said
a
that.
wrestling podcast, but I'm gonna just say this about my man Pop, man. It was
Rest in
Fabio
peace, bro.
foreign. It was
Rest in
Fabio
peace,
foreign.
bro.
That's all I'm gonna
By the
say,
way.
bro. Put the pieces to the puzzle together. It was Fabio all along, bro. I've been saying this, bro. The internet is it's Fabio, man.
Woo!
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah, bro.
listen, bro.
Look. My bad, B. I'm gonna just say this. Look, ain't no way you've been asleep for 14 hours getting all these calls and text messages and you ain't hear nothing. Ha! Then all of a sudden, Pop's going, then you want to start the. Nah, bruh. I know a sacrifice when I see one. You put my man Pop on the line, man. I hated that. Pop the only one that had the real talent anyway. Come on. Meet the Woo 1, meet the Woo 2. Come on, man. He had that one joke with Jamie Foxx. She said she feeling nice. I said, come on. I'm dumb. I can't, bro. Sometimes when it comes, I miss my nigga, man. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
You ain't wrong, baby. You ain't. I mean, y'all say you expressing your feelings on the matter.
Hey, man. Pop
I still remember.
Pop could have been the real king of New York right now. I used to say Joey. When Pop came, I said, oh, nah, we woo walking all day, every day.
I mean, the King of New York got shot 9 times, bro.
Right.
So we're not gonna do that.
I ain't even saying it's 50, bro. I ain't even saying 50 no more, man. I gotta keep it to the current ones now. I would never say Fabio. I put Joey there. I probably even put my man Dave East up there. I don't think he gets enough credit.
Bro,
Dave East don't get enough credit for real.
He ain't got enough hits. That's the problem.
See, but the thing, he got hits. They just don't be putting them out, and that's what be kind of killing me, bro.
Him and my pops from the same place, bro. I gotta show love the Queens, bro.
So check it out. Check it out. The last song that he just did, Havana, Cuba.
He did that with Jordan Lucas. I ain't listened to that yet.
All right, the track that he just made, Havana, Cuba. That type of production, whoever produced that beat, that nigga need to go spend a couple months just him and that producer.
I'm about to listen to it
because that's Dave East's only problem. The boy got bars. You hear me? But when it come to production and that sound, sometimes, son, that's the only you said disconnect.
Yeah, I feel like because he like his beat selection. Like for real, like we really talk like his beat selection is really good production. Like don't get me wrong, like his joints are like really like New York melodic kind of like, you know, yo, I'm about to just spit bars real quick. I don't need to give you no radio. It's just bars, and I'll be like, I get it, because these they be bangers, but it's like, what can I say? Who else did I really say could be the King of New York? I say West Side Gun for real, no cap.
All right, so
No
like when I
cap.
mean production, when I say production wise, it's like boom. You see how Dave East production is, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then versus Pop Smoke production. You hear the
Yep.
beats Smoke was on? You see what I'm saying? So like you gotta go fishing for that sound.
Yeah,
It
and
ain't
I feel like with Pop, see that's why I be like, bro, I hate Fabio because Pop has so much more variety and versatility. Because it's
definitely.
like we look at the like the shoot for the stars, aim for the moon album, bro. What? All that different plethora of different. I said, man, come on, man. Pop would have been going crazy right now because I know he was supposed to be doing like some reggaeton type joint. Come on, Fabio ain't doing that.
He wasn't touching that boy, man. He wasn't touching
Telling you, man.
Listen,
Sometimes I
Fabio,
wish I could have. Sometimes
Fabio,
I could have just told him, "Bray, hey, take that address off your damn suitcase right now. This is what got you killed." You ever see the movie The Green Book when he was going back? I do that. I do that for my man Pop, bro. I really would, bro. That's what I feel like we gotta save this match.
Hey, I just seen a video online, bro, of a 16-year-old.
dude ready to chop time to save Pop. I'm
Telling you, man. Nigga, he was game changer, bro. Game changer.
I just seen a video of a 16-year-old kid roast Fabio, bro. He said, "You almost 40 and you still this, and that." It's crazy, bro. I'm gonna share that shit with y'all.
I'm telling you, bro. Look, come on, please. I know I'm not the only one that feel this way. It's just that's what I'm saying, bro. And the thing is with Fabio, bro, if he got on a song with Pop, it made Fabio better. Like I'd be like, yo, here we go. Now you rapping. Sometimes you need somebody to just step up.
Tighten back up, Josh.
Real quick, but let's wrap this show because we got two more.
Oh yeah. My fault. I'm sorry. I was ranting about Pop.
You good? You all good? You all good?
Listen,
bro. Because
because the three of y'all are hip hop heads, bro. So I was expecting that anyways.
I rap.
It was going.
Yeah. I figured those were your songs anyway. Fresh. I figured that was your songs, bro.
I just didn't know that I didn't know he just went night vision on Fabio right now.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. You ask my man Drew and Ant, they'll tell you. That's how I feel every time.
Y'all got the best of both worlds, though. You got me, got like gospel and R&B, and y'all,
Hey, I talk that gospel now. Look, we gotta talk about wrestling. I'm sorry, because we talk about music. I can go crazy.
We was all raised in the church now. Don't let that slide you.
True. John B. Key just came out with the tiny disc. I'm watching that tomorrow.
What?
Yep.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm definitely about to watch that.
Yeah. Now, as you speak on something of our holy power, thank you, Heavenly Father God, right? We about to go right back into some unholy activities.
I think you was going to do that. I think you was
going the way Gabe and his Connor dude had Darby in a body bag, dragging him in a Cadillac in the desert, bro.
It was crazy.
That was wild, bro. And swerved off. Drove
and
off.
then just like left him with no water, no nothing.
Cut the
They John Wicked him
bed.
And unzipped and showed y'all like, yeah, Darby's really in here, y'all. Darby was tied up. He was
tied up, bro.
Bro, look spooked.
And then what's funny is
Darby
him and Clark had the nerve just going there and just start laughing, bro.
But
crazy dudes, bro.
You don't hear me? Darby is having a blast getting tied up and being dragged in the desert in a body bag. Bro. He is having the time of his life being dragged in a body bag, bro. Do y'all understand
the mental capacity this man is on? Right?
That man ain't right, or he's not right, or it's the bolts are too tight.
It's a thrill for him.
He's basically on his Pugsley shit for the Square Circle homies out there watching. He enjoys that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ain't know,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See.
Yeah. So I just hope Darby I don't know what. See, but y'all got to remember, Darby's going on through this, but they're not going to kill Darby, right? So
Oh
Darby has
no.
back. When Darby comes back, think about what type of time Darby gonna be on, bro. Y'all
I know
remember?
them. I know the consent forms gotta be crazy. I know.
The
They
man
said
came
the
with a
phone without
flamethrower. And the man came with a flamethrower against Mox, bro.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah,
And
I watched that episode live. That was crazy.
he threw a Molotov cocktail, bro. And almost like this boy Mox is. I mean, Darby ain't right, but after that, bro, we can get to the good shit. It was the main event tonight.
Low-key a fast one.
We talk about the ladies match.
No, we ain't talking about the girls. We ain't talking about the girls match.
Oh yeah, the tag team match with Willow, with Babes of Wrath, and Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford.
Hey, my chat, I apologize to y'all, bro. Forgive me for skipping that. I completely slipped that. I don't know how I did that.
It was the Pop Smoke, bro. That's what it was. That's me. That's me. That's on me.
Shout out to Willow. Shout out to Willow, by the way.
Take full responsibility.
Shout out to Willow. Shout out to Harley.
Long Island's own, my girl Willow. Yeah, bro, this was a good match.
The
That was a banger.
and Penelope are here to not go around. They are here to let you go around and find out.
Yes. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro. Like, I got love from my heart for Willow. Y'all know I got a soft place in my heart for Willow.
More than me.
So I was like, man, listen. I hate seeing her go down like this, but it had to be done. It had to be done.
Now you
Kobe
know,
did her thing though.
I like how when Megan Bayne first came up, she was real silent. She kind of just was like,
Yo,
World Order.
Yo,
man.
Wrestling World Order, what's going on with you?
What up?
She just came very silent. She did the real quick dominate and get out thing. And now she talking. She all in the camera. She doing her piranha. She doing Frankensteiners. She fucking suicide diving.
Bro, come on.
Megan is out here just showing the whole arsenal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this really was a match. I feel like Megan looked extremely good, and it's like she's had banger matches on Stardom and some other places too. And for some reason, I said, "Nah, Megan is going absolutely insane, bro."
I wonder, just for fuck's sake, I wonder if the E ever tried to get her.
Probably so. I feel like they probably tried to get her if they couldn't get Camille at the time. Oh, speaking of, not Camille. There are rumors of Britt Baker coming back.
Yeah,
so,
Tony said he's wrestling.
I got a scoop on that whenever y'all. Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Yeah. I got a scoop on that because Tony did say that, like, whenever Britt is ready, I'm guessing that's what Tony. But Tony said, like, he wants Britt to come back, but he has to find the right storyline for her. That's the thing.
Who was Britt's last feud?
Mercedes.
And she.
I was all in 2024.
Was it Mercedes, and then it was Serena Deeb, and then Mercedes.
Serena,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And see,
would y'all agree with this statement though that bro just said? That was low key Megan Bayne's best performance in AEW.
As a tag team,
yeah, it's a tag team. Yeah, I mean, Tony did a good job with her, and on the single side too, though. But yeah,
I can see why he said that though, because I do feel like Megan did show more like variety of like, oh yeah, this is really my moveset. Because I feel like lately she's kind of been showing like, all right, just like the powerhouse of her. But this one showed like, yeah, I can do flips, I can do suicide dives, I can do all this and the third. I can do just as much as these other women do. And watch how I do it, bruh. I mean, she's killing it, bruh. Megan Bayne, banana, da-na-na-na.
Hey, but just because you necessarily show your full arsenal, does that necessarily mean that's your best showing?
I wouldn't say so. I think it just depends on how you show your arsenal. And
Mhm.
I just think she showed it. I feel like she showed it in like great spots where it was needed. Like,
Mm.
so, I don't think just because she showed more of an arsenal that was her best work, but I do feel like this could be probably put. But again, I'm trying to think of the match she had in Stardom that was like a banger. Oh my god, I can't remember who she wrestled, but it was just like, yo, Megan Bayne is going like she's had matches like that on a singles run. So, but I think I think this is just her best one that she's done in a tag team though. And Penelope Ford
Yeah,
did crazy too. Like I think that match alone, I think was a really great match. But the ending, bro, shocked.
yeah, yeah. Because I was literally because see Penelope Forward to me, I was just like, are they really gonna do this and have Willow and them lose? But then I said they might do this. And then when I saw that finish, I said
They're not gonna
this
lose the
makes
title
sense.
last night if they lost that match. They're still gonna be able to. They still have to defend the titles at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did, you know what I'm saying? If you want to flip it that way.
And then plus the other thing is I think that they wanted Early to be in Australia as well. They didn't want like they didn't want certain, wrestlers not to be on the card, be on that card. And I think Harley definitely needs an Australian appearance.
Oh yeah, I don't see them losing those titles though that fast. That's why that was one thing I
Nah,
was like, nah, ain't
nah.
no way. Granted though, I forgot that it was just the eliminator match, so I thought it was for the titles. I said, oh my god. I said, did they just lose? And I was like, oh
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
That's
thank
Yeah,
God.
see, yes, them
too.
losing tonight. That definitely gave me the nod. Like they definitely not dropping them titles for this
Yeah.
next match. No way.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, I highly doubt that they would let Harley and Willow lose in Harley's home country. I highly doubt that.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not
This
gonna
ain't the E.
this ain't
This
everybody.
ain't the to say that.
Look,
Yeah.
they stay letting a motherfucker lose in their home country, bro.
I
Yeah. Let's
mean,
see what I did, my
I
man
mean,
Finn.
I was just about to say that because see, Finn got the
Man,
pop of the
yeah.
night. How do you get the pop of the night? And
And
then
it's like it ain't like, and it's crazy because it's like it ain't like y'all can't call audibles. Y'all can say whoever win the match whenever y'all want to say who could win the match.
You
You see
can
what I'm
literally
saying?
call it to the ref and we can
It's
change the plans right then and
right
there.
now. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck? It's just like they don't be
It
giving a
pisses me
fuck.
off,
It's
bro.
like nah. It's
Then
like
y'all
nah.
talk,
they
oh, we listen to the crowd, we hear the fans. If the crowd is telling you who they want, make the damn call. Like y'all
That's
sit there and
that
show this on Unreal all the time. Well, do
that
it.
Vince
it
that
would have
Vince
been
shit. Gotta
so.
put it down.
I don't care if
Gotta
it
put it
had
down.
been for one. I don't care if it had been for one night. They should have let Finn have that title at least one more time.
You could have did him like Kane, bro. Let him win it on Sunday, lose it on Monday, bro.
I'd have still been pissed. But
That
at least he
might
would have won it.
be fucked up to yeah. It's like, do y'all just want him to have it for a night and bitch about that, or do y'all want him to just not win it at all, bro? You feel me? But that thing, this side note on that real quick, we about to close on this main event. The fact that they screwed him off of the Rumble, you have to expect that they finna do something for that man.
They better.
And you're still giving them packages too, so something's got to get
I'm,
win. I don't know,
it's
but
crazy. I'm starting to think they might insert him into WrestleMania. I know this might sound crazy,
bro, love and
Yes, sir.
tribute.
Going
but
to
it's
wrestle.
like, so hold on, check this out. So when I watched Raw, right, and I seen CM Punk and Roman, have their feud and they was talking, I said, this low-key reminds me of the Bianca and Rhea situation. And then I thought about, okay, Finn is now already been making himself a part of this. He's been a part of this before Roman. So I'm like, huh.
Oh, the setup,
Now we're in,
right? Like the lady.
yeah,
Yeah, I see now.
yeah. And I
Kinda-
feel like Finn is gonna find his way. I'm hoping. Hope he's gonna find his way to get into this title match. Now, the only way I feel like they can fix this, because they're gonna it's people like, we want Roman. Oh, we want Punk. But if you have Finn win that damn title that night, I feel like that crowd will instantly pop because it's not that it's Roman, it's not that it's Punk, but Finn finally got his just due, and it's at Mania.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm painting the picture. I think they could be going that way with that.
Look, last question on this, and then let's go. But look,
Yeah.
no, but good shit though. Good shit.
You've been
Finn,
cooking tonight, Eric. You've been cooking
Thanks,
tonight,
man.
bro.
Thanks,
You've been
man.
cooking.
Can
Fresh
Finn?
off work.
That's how
Going
you
crazy.
got your blood flowing. Can Finn win the chamber?
So, okay, I thought about that, and I said to myself, if Finn wins the chamber, does he automatically insert himself? Or because I think if it's elimination chamber, I don't know if you can still do that pick. I thought it was like, if the Royal Rumble winner picks one champion, then whoever wins the elimination chamber gets the other. But I was like, well, what if Finn's like, nah, I don't want Drew, I want Punk. I thought about that too. Like,
Yeah,
if he ain't win the Rumble,
it's still wiggle your way. You know what I'm saying? And look, now let's flip that same scenario over to the dub. Is Swerve Finn Balor?
Let that marinate.
yes,
Let that marinate. Let that marinate.
I think
Wait
so.
a minute.
You feel me? In that situation, is Swerve Finn Balor?
I think so. I think so because
He has too much
the whole
momentum.
main thing is you got screwed. You got screwed out of your title opportunity. You got screwed out of your whole any way for you to elevate. You gotten screwed. So now you got to find every single opportunity to get your ass back to that. If that means you got to do whatever it takes, yeah, I think Swerve is Finn. I think he is, bro.
So with Swerve being Finn, MJF is
I put him as Punk.
okay. Brody is nobody right now, so
Yeah, I wouldn't say Brody's anybody. I wouldn't put him as anybody. I think Adam Page is Roman. I think Adam Hangman Page is Roman. I really do. Because out of everybody else, he's the only one that still is climbing up this like unless he loses to Andrade. But I think so far, Adam Hangman Page is the Roman in that situation, in that storyline.
Okay, so do you think that they're going to that no pun intended? Do you think they're going to swerve us at Grand Slam and have Andrade win?
That's the thing, bro. It's like they could really swerve us with it, but it's just the momentum that Adam Heyman Page has kind of been on. Then even like I think about what was it 2 weeks ago?
Yes,
He was
sir.
the last one to see MJF before MJF like drove off. Like it's something about how the way Adam Heyman Page is carrying himself. It's like nah, bro. I think he about to be up next. Like I want to say Swerve, could be up, but it's like the way how it's looking. I'm like, I don't know, bro. I think Adam Heyman Page got something to prove this on the third go round. Like I feel like he's been looking really strong, man. They got the trios title. I think he's just that momentum for him, bro.
I don't want title no more, bro. Hangman doesn't. Respectfully, and first, don't get mad at me, but I feel the same way about Hangman the way I feel about Cody, bro. I just
Damn.
not as bad, but it's close.
So do you feel like it's the promos, or do you feel like he be getting like shoved down? Pause. Like
too over for no reason type shit.
But see, like he had his I see, and I can see why you say that, Bo, because low-key, him having his redemption story, his redemption arc, and then beating John Moxley for that title. I can see that because that's low-key like, oh, I finished my story type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just
But I mean, his title reign wasn't like it was trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
Hangman doesn't give me top star energy. Like he doesn't give me the face of the company vibes. And
I can understand that.
That's what that is. Hangman just seems like he'd be like one of your favorite guys, but he's not that guy.
The guy.
And
I'm the guy.
And that's why
I ain't gonna hold you. For me, he gives me like a AJ Styles vibe, just off of presence. Not nowhere near move set or nothing like that. I'm just like presence there gives me like the AJ Styles type of vibe for some reason. But
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
I mean, and I've said this in numerous spaces that Hangman reminds me a lot of Stan Hansen. Stan Hansen from All Japan. In terms of we won't know what we had until he retires. In terms of like we won't know the legacy of like how big this man really was
Yeah,
until like he hangs up the boots and we be like, wait a minute, Hangman was really like that
yeah,
in terms of like the match quality, the promos, stuff like that. Now, obviously, with his story of having that redemption arc, I think that is one of the best stories in the AEW. It's not the best story, but it's one of the best stories. It's in that top five range. Because to me, the the top story to me would have been if they had done it correctly. That the Cody stuff would have been excellent if Cody had stayed. But I squarely like I so hardly believe that Cody's undesirable, the undeniable stuff would have been perfect, perfect if they had continued that. But I mean, Hangman, he's just one of those characters that's like you can. He's a polarizing figure, so I can get why Polo would feel the way he feels. And all, and like you guys feel the way you guys feel, but I think that Heyman definitely has one of those story arcs that you'll look at look back at when it's like with Mercedes. And we'll look at it and say, wait a minute, we didn't know how generational this really was.
I copy that, bro. I got you. Word.
Well, really quick, last thing, y'all, because I know my boy got to get to it tonight, so we're gonna move on along kind of quick on this last part. Brody and MJF, obviously that's what we are talking about, but the match was not long at all. That match was like
that was a squash match.
Definitely a main event squash match. My thing is one of the posts I just made, I just thought it was funny. Shout out to Big Nick and the Wrestling for Life Network. Who did it better? Brody King or Gunther? And if you don't,
I'm going Brody.
Do you want me to be paid? Okay, Brody, I ain't gonna be paid tonight because I have a special kind of hatred for Gunther, but I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Now, did Brody do it better because the way MJF sold that shit?
Well, MJF's face is funny though. Like MJF does he does the comedic faces very. If you see the way this man sells for everything, this man sells like his facial expression is just funny.
So he probably learned a lot of facial techniques when he went and did Happy Gilmore. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I mean, for somebody who grew up in theater to have the more so the music and arts department that he did, and to bring all that into wrestling, like you can kind of see where he gets a lot of his inspiration from.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of shout out to MJF, I was a kid. I was a kid myself, bro. I remember watching the Rosie O'Donnell episode that MJF went on.
You watched that? Okay.
I remember. I know.
Yeah, bro.
Right hand, bro. Right hand to the sky. I literally saw that episode.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally remember watching that Rosie O'Donnell episode when MJF went on there with the orange shirt, little jeans, he had his shit rolled up.
He's talking. Yeah, bro.
He started singing. I remember that episode live, bro. I swear I'm not lying, bro.
Wow.
I remember watching so live.
I second on that one, bro, because my grandmother used to watch the Rosie O'Donnell show all the time, bro. Like every time it was on, there'd be like 3 shows that come on. And I definitely remember seeing, I said, who is, and my grandma was like, you could be better than him. I said, you're right, grandma.
Not knowing, bro. Not knowing.
I'm over here still talking about MJF. That son of a
years later, bro. You one of my favorite people in my life with your little weird ass on that show at that time, bro. You were my favorite people. But
bro.
Yeah, bro. He choked him out, so Brody's gonna win. So now he's gonna be the number 1 contender for the AEW World Championship. Unfortunately, we know Brody's not going to get this one because there's a bigger story to tell. Unless Brody King is Finn Balor and might accidentally win this title and swerve us off. You feel me? See,
Nigga said,
It could be.
literally win this title.
this
I would be
is
so happy if they did that. If they do that,
if the top. What if at one point you got Brody? Wait, they might do it for Brody just because of them chants, bro.
I mean, look,
Hey,
I want the wrestling writers out there. There's nothing wrong with the quick little transition chant situation. It seems like they're starting to stray away from that shit a lot. And we going on these long little, like, not even say long runs, but to the point where you like, all right, who the fuck, that type need to go on somebody else by now. Is, you know what I'm saying? Instead of that unexpected, oh shit, bro just won the title tonight. Like, what's gonna happen next week for real now? Like, y'all, we losing that aspect because y'all dragging shit out too long. Like, that would be fire if he, because bro, nobody would expect him to beat MJF for that title right now. Nobody, bro.
Oh shit! After the way he was,
and then plus it would help with the pay-per-views because think about it, Revolution is in March. They run it back.
Come on, bro.
They're gonna be right there in your city, Polo.
I mean, if I was in the room, I'd be like, nah, man, fuck everybody, head up, dude. Just do it. Do it.
Let's just try it for a month. Let's just try it for a month and see what happens. Try it for a month and see what happens.
Let's piss off Trump real bad and put the title on Brody King.
Let's see, man. Let's see.
So I don't know, man, but definitely a good fucking show though. They turned up though.
10 out of 10.
Hey, Eric, man, I appreciate you. BJ, of course. Appreciate you.
Much love.
Yes, go get your bag, bro. Go, man, go stack your dollars. And my black ass is about to go rehab his body, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all too, fellas. You already know y'all.
Oh, man, of course. Thanks for having me,
sir.
man.
Eric,
thank y'all for having me on, brothers. Thank y'all for having me on for real. It's a pleasure.
You too, BJ, man. We need y'all both over here on a Tuesday or a Saturday to do a Raw or a SmackDown recap with us as well, man. Or one of these one of our PLE recaps, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll jump on definitely for a Raw. We got to,
bring the whole squad. We got the whole squad. We all deep, and you guys bring the whole team up, man. You feel me? Get BJ in here, and we all do something nice, bro. That'll be fun.
Sure, it would be dope to get. It would be dope to get Mr. Exclusive up on here too. That would be dope. I know he'd be down for it.
Oh yeah, man, I gotta hit him up.
Hey, we gotta build these connections, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Keep acknowledging each other, and we all grow. It'd be great. 26 is gonna be some powerful ish coming from everybody. But like we say, fresh, man. Wrap it up for us, family. Do what you do best.
We always say, man, we appreciate everybody out there for watching, tuning in, liking, subscribing, sharing, all that. You heard, we appreciate y'all. That's y'all here, you know what I mean? Also, shout out to our sponsors, Blaze Fight With, motherfucking Snap and Straps. Need some gold, you know what I'm saying? Something like this here. Holla at me. You can holla at me, or y'all can holla at Blaze Fight With directly or Snaps and Straps directly. We don't care how y'all do that shit. Do that shit. You heard? And we here. We'll see y'all Tuesday and Saturday. Well, this Saturday.
Yeah,
possibly. You know what I'm saying? It's a kid birthday weekend, so I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm
we
saying?
might be TBD then, man. Yeah. Family first.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna let y'all know and all that. Just look out for the page. We appreciate everybody. You heard? We out of here.
All right, y'all. Much, man. See y'all, Eric, man. See y'all, BJ, man.
All right, man. Y'all be good.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.